Hey, what is going on, everybody? You already know it's Tuesday night. It is 10 o'clock. It's the Fight Club 215. My name is Paul Spencer. I'm with Joey, the Hitman Wood. Joey, how are we feeling tonight, man?
Doing good, doing good. We've been off for a couple weeks. We started the little hiatus with that Flyers game we went to, and then
Mhm.
I think we had like the holiday in between there. We took a week off, and then we had the whole thing
Yes,
last week
yes.
with Hamlin. We didn't really out of
Yeah,
respect.
we decided to take off last week, for prayers for DeMar Hamlin. He's doing well. He's actually being released from the hospital, going back to Buffalo. So God is in work. He's doing his prayers. He's doing his job. Thank you to the man above for getting DeMar back home, of course. So, but Joey, let me get into this, man. We have a show tonight, Joey. An incredible show tonight. The following for this guest is already on screen. Team Trigger. We already know who this guy is, but look at the following he has already, Joey. Capone LO to HC39. Exactly. That's where Trey Sean's from. We already know this guy is in the house, okay? Linda Warte, one of our greatest fans. Welcome back, guys. Thank you, Linda. Some more following. Is this the podcast? You already know, Cordell Bain. It is. In about 2 minutes, we are going to be blessed with the champ's presence on this screen right now. Can't hear. I don't know why you can't hear. Everybody else can hear us out there perfectly fine. It might be that you're muted on for some reason, but everybody can
Yeah,
hear us.
Facebook sometimes when you first click that video, if you don't
Yes,
unclick the volume button, it automatically will mute the
exactly.
video. So make
Exactly.
sure that volume button's not muted.
Just let us know if you can get in touch. We are on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Out of the Box as well. So the only place you cannot comment live would be Twitter. But Joey, real quick before we bring this guy on here, Joey, we were blessed 6 months ago when we talked to Trey Sean. Okay, I was like a kid in a candy store meeting this guy. He's a hometown hero in Johnstown, pride in New York, pride of Johnstown. The most humble fighter I've ever met in my life, Joey.
Yeah, I didn't believe you. Kept saying I didn't believe you at first, like the way you were talking about this guy, and then we did this show, and he was just one of the classiest dudes that I've ever talked to. He was just down to earth.
Hmm.
Fame wasn't too big for him. He was just seemed like he stayed grounded, which was really cool to see.
And Joey, when I reached out to him on Instagram, I talked to him. He gave me his number. He's like, "Come meet me tomorrow at the gym." That was a fight. That was a prior night, Joey, where there's a pay per view. I forgot what fight it was, boxing match. He texted me at 2 o'clock in the morning, and I was like, "Trey, why are you still up?"
I
He's
think it
like,
was the Haney fight, Paul.
"I
I
believe
think
it
it was
was."
the
He was like,
Haney
"I'm
fight.
still doing my homework. I'll meet you at the gym tomorrow." Joey, he sat down with me for 45 minutes, talked to me, and the first thing he said was, "Family and God was first, man." And then boxing was third. That to me showed me that this man is a humble person that does it for the right reasons, man. So, one last comment. Never underestimate Paul. Exactly. You already know me. I'm out of the box here. We do crazy things here. But speaking of, you never underestimate me. Let's bring him on here real quick, Joey. Let me just introduce this guy. The champ is in the house. Special guest host Trey Sean Wiggins, current NABA welterweight champ, and I mind you, Joey, the 10th ranked WB boxer in the world. Joey, I'm not talking. I'm not talking boroughs. I'm not talking cities. I'm not talking states. I'm talking in the world, Joey. World. Joey, are you ready to bring this guy on here?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yo,
welcome to
yo.
the show, Trey Sean. How you doing, my brother?
I'm good, brother. How are you?
I'm blessed, man. Thank you for blessing us with your presence again. Now, I know last time we talked, Trey Sean, you told me you're going to be the first to know when the fight's coming out.
Right.
The day you sent me that poster, I had to admit I had to get my gloves on. I felt ready to as well too. Okay, I really did. So
Right.
Trey Sean, listen, January 21st, down in
Yep.
Miami, Don King Productions. We got this guy named Nigel Fennell. It's time to defend the belt. Am I right or wrong?
Yep. You're absolutely right, man. It's time to do it.
Exactly. Now I know you're up there in training. Here we go. You got the following: Humble Beast wins in life. The champ is here. You already know the champ is in the house here. Definitely. Come on, thank you for tuning in. We appreciate much love here. It's all
Right.
about Trey Sean tonight.
All right.
Corral, I'm not. I don't know what's going to your. I know on Facebook, just like Joey said, sometimes you can't hear it.
Yeah, as
If you're
soon as you
logging
got that
in,
fixed though, so we're good to go.
okay,
Says I can hear now. Yeah.
okay, there you go. Gotcha. I'm sorry about that. So Trey Sean, I know you're in training right now, man. But listen,
Right.
like I said, we got an action-packed show for you. Now we are going to bring something on the screen once in a while here. Okay,
Right.
when you see this breaking news, it's not from ESPN. It's not from anybody out there. it's going to be some from your followers. They got something to tell you. Okay.
Nice. All right.
But real quick, let's talk about the training preparation, Trayshawn.
Right.
What's different from being at Castle Boxing with Coach Brock versus being up in New York? What's going on? What's different up there?
I'm in York, PA. You mean? I'm in York, PA.
Okay.
I mean, it ain't much different. It's just that only thing different is that I can go home at the end of the night. But this time I gotta, eat, sleep, shit, boxing here, and that's that, man. Yeah. 2-3 times a day.
You're telling us a little about what you got going on there. You got the loft above the gym and stuff. You just walk out your doors and you're in the gym already.
It's all one floor, actually. I just walked through double doors. You know what I'm saying? My room is right here. I got the kitchen, the bathroom with the jacuzzi, big living room. And that's it, man. And whenever I feel like going into the gym, and like, let's say Sunday, I was there. I was like, laying around, relaxing all day Sunday. I just went in there, ran on the treadmill at 12 in the morning.
Wow. So training's nonstop up here, pretty much, right? We're looking at like 24/7.
Huh?
Training's like 24/7 for you right now, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll get up in the morning at 7. My day starts at 7 in the morning. I do what I got to do. I go to the gym. We in there till like around 11, 12, and then I come relax, eat breakfast, relax a little bit, and I'm back in there at 4:30, 5 o'clock.
Mm-hmm. There you go. I hear that, man. Like Tracy, when I first met you, I think it was the Haney fight. The night before I met you, I think it was the Haney fight.
Yep.
2:30 in the morning, you text me, like, "Are you watching this fight?" I'm like, "Trayshawn, yeah, I'm watching it. Why are you awake?" He's like, "I gotta watch these boxers. They're top of the class. I want to learn. I want to get better." Absolutely. And that to me, man, was very humble in that right there. What you did, then the next morning, the love that you showed me, man, I appreciate it to this day. Like I said, you're part of this family here at Out of the Box, man.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that.
But real quick, I think I'm just gonna pop the first one out there real quick for you. Okay. Now we don't know what's gonna hop on here. We don't even know. I don't even know. I don't even know what we're playing right here. But you got a lot. You got a lot of messages out there. For the first one, I'm just gonna play for you real quick.
All right.
Hey, this is Joe Sullivan, College Football Frenzy, Out of Box Sports. Come on, Trayshawn, bring that W home, baby. Get that dub. Good luck.
Hey, what's up, Trayshawn? This is your boy, Big Mike, from Big Mike's 4for4 Locker Room Podcast every Thursday here on Out of the Box. Just want to wish you good luck in your title fight coming up. Bring that belt home, man. We got your back. Good luck to you, kid.
Nice.
Hey, Trayshawn, what's going on, man? Cowboy Dave here from the 215 boys on Out of the Box Sports. Just want to wish you luck, man, on your match. Bring home that belt. Let's get it done. Good luck, man. Take care. Bye.
Trigger Trayshawn Wiggins. What's up, my brother? This is Ken Fry, co-host of the Las Vegas Sports Scene and host of the Bat Cave. I just want to give you a shout out and say, go kick some ass on the 21st and bring home that gold, brother.
All right, Tracy, that was this part of my team here. We all have your back, just like the community of Johnstown. Everybody has your back here, man. Castle Box, everybody, man.
That was dope.
So that's just the start of it. We got some other things happening as well. So, Joey, I'm gonna let you take over for a couple minutes here.
Yeah. So the funny thing is, I wanted to say, Paul tries to relate everything back to you when we're talking. Like the other day, I was at Eagles game, and Ennis was there in the crowd, and the first thing Paul was like is, "Yo, try to get him on the show." Him and Trigger were training partners before. Try to get him on the show. Everything that we talk about, he tries to relate back to you. So I just think you're really impacting him, and I appreciate you just stepping out with us. And kind of we were up and coming promotion, and you really helped us out. So I really appreciate that. Oh. And if we can do anything to help promote you, we're here for you.
I appreciate that, man. I mean, I know how it is in the beginning, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been there, so I'm always looking to help, man. And especially you guys humble, man, good people, man. I like it.
Thank you, man. Thank you. We appreciate it goes a long way. The way you react to us, we'll help you do anything we can, man. I'm always on Instagram, Twitter, trying to shout you out, trying to get everybody to get the love out there. Team Trey out here. That's what it is all about. But real quick now, you know what? I'm just gonna. I just got to do this. I'm getting a little giddy with the button here, so I want to shout out some more people for you, man. Okay, is that okay with you?
Go ahead, man. Let's do it.
All right. You know what? Let's bring some more love out here. Now I got a special one just for you. Okay.
All right.
Now you got some Johnstown love too. We already know that, right? This is your second home here, so I'm gonna give you one right here. I want you to watch this video. Here we go.
Trigger Trey, what's up, buddy? Hey, listen, I can't say anything right now as far as it's going to change anything. Words are over. You know what to do. You put in all the hard work. You've always, as long as I've known you, worked hard. When you came to me with that contract, that first Don King contract, and said, Coach, I want to do it, and I said, man, I don't think so. This is a bad contract. If you lose, there's a lot at risk. And you looked me in the eye and said, I'm not going to lose, Coach. And I knew that because you're a man of the word, that you're not going to lose. You've got this. You're going to continue to build and grow. You're climbing that ladder to the top, and you will be a world champion because you said so. We've got faith in you. We all love you as your advisor, your coach, and most importantly, your friend. I'll be right there with you celebrating on January 21st. Let's go get him, Trigger Trey.
That was dope, man.
Now, Trey, who was that guy? Who was that guy for people that don't know?
Man, that's Brock, man. The owner of the Castle Boxing, man. A leader, a mentor, man. Big brother to me, man. He's my guy, man. He's my go-to guy. You know what I'm saying?
So he's pretty special in your life, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. Definitely, man. Definitely.
Like, if you could say one thing to him, what would it be?
I mean, I love him. I appreciate all the support that he do. You give me.
Well, you know what, Trayshawn? Wait, Trayshawn, hold on a second. I'm sorry. I told you, I asked you what you would say to him, right?
Right.
Why don't you say it to him?
Yo, what's up, man? Hey,
what's up, brother?
Yo, man, I thank you for everything you do for me, man. You go above and beyond for me all the time, bro, and I appreciate it. I appreciate it, man.
Trayshawn, you give back as much as you get, so it's
right.
mutual, and you're always going to get it from us. And big hug over to you in York, and just keep doing what you do, brother. We're excited. Got a little bit of Johnstown color right there, a little peak. So we're all excited, and we're all following you. And listen, we're all on your coattails right now, and we're either going to pull you through or push you through. But either way, we're with you, man.
Let's do it, man. I appreciate that, man. That's love.
Definitely, man. Like, listen, guys, if you don't know about Castle Boxing, man, I've been here about 3 years now. I've known Castle for about 6 months now. This is the best legit place to go to for training, learning, mentorship. What Brock does for the community, for the kids, and even to the adulthood, it's insane. Looking to get in shape, get there. If you're looking for guidance the right way, they have it all for you. And what better way as an example is to the man right there, Trigger Trey.
Right.
So Brock, I commend you 100% from Castle Boxing, from your leadership, your guidance to everyone out there, man. You're an inspiration to many of us.
Yeah, we appreciate that. And we can't let it go by without saying, the guys behind the scenes that really should be out front is Julio Anyboy up in Lincoln Way, who are hosting Trayshawn up there in York, who keep him away from all the stuff that gets in your way when you're fighting. I mean, that's the difference, I think, in Trayshawn from before to today. He's a focused man that knows what he wants, and he knows that this title that he's got now is just a rung in the ladder. And those guys keep him going. So listen, follow those guys up at Lincoln Way. They're doing a lot of great things too. They got Golden Gloves coming up. They're hosting it. Great guys. And you got to give them that shout out and the props. They deserve it.
Yeah,
Definitely. Well, I mean, guys, listen, that fight's coming up on the 21st. We got about 2 weeks left here, Brock, I know you'll be in that corner. What from you first, what are we looking at? What are we looking at ringside as Coach Brock is going to be in that corner right there?
Oh, man, I'm just going to be watching Trey to keep moving. Watch out for that power, moves of feet, stay off the ropes. He hears me all the time. Keep that chin down and use that power. You're not sparring with us, That's Trayshawn. I always say, Trayshawn, you've been big man on campus for so long. When he comes in the gym, he works with everybody. And for the longest time, you almost forget that when you get in the ring and you're fighting for yourself. And the last few fights, Trayshawn's gone for it. He knows what's at stake now. And that's the difference. That's the man. That's the champion that we see.
Right.
So all I'll be doing is kind of whispering from the apron saying, stay off the ropes, turn, and just watching that stuff. And he'll be perfectly fine. He's ready.
Right. We in sync in there, man.
Yes,
as soon as he call it, I'm on it.
I like that. I like that. Brock's like the ears and you're like the eyes, right?
Right.
Joe, you got anything?
I do. I got one question for you, Brock. I know a lot of times, like when I see some like training and stuff, they might have like some phrases that you yell out that might mean something. Do you guys have that at all, or is it kind of just straightforward? What you say is what it is.
Go ahead, Trey.
Yeah, it's pretty much straightforward, man. You know what I'm saying? Without having to say too much, man. He call it, and I'm on it before anybody can even pick up on it. As soon as they say it, I'm there. Boom.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All broadcasters do is say, it's time. It's time. It's time. It's time now. Put them away. It's time. We've been playing around too much. Let's go.
Well, listen, the last fight, I was right beside the announcers, the guys that were commentating, and there was no chair for me. And they're like, you need a chair? Do you need a chair? And I'm like, nah, this won't be long. From start to finish, it was 2 minutes and 5 seconds. I didn't even have a chance. So, I mean, that's what we expect. It's not going to take long, so don't blink.
We think it's going to be a fast one for this one too, Brock?
I mean, I look for it. Trayshawn's ready. That power, nobody expects that from him. They haven't seen that or felt it from anybody like that. That the speed creates the power, and when he moves his feet, people step right into that, and it's over.
Right. Trayshawn, I'm not gonna lie. I seen that video, that one where you put the guy in the ropes. I thought he was flying out of the ring with that power. I didn't expect that power out of you. My goodness, it's something you don't expect. The footwork, the speed that you have, and the power that behind those punches, man. We did shout out Nigel out there, so I guess he doesn't want to hop in. The invite was actually sent to him, but the champ is in the house. He rules the kingdom here. Very simple. Until he's knocked off the pedestal, I don't want to hear anything about anyone else right now. So
yeah, it ain't happening.
Yes. We got another here. Me and Bon are watching. There you go, Cordell Payne. Yep.
That's my goddaughter right here. There you go. My sister.
So you got the love out there, Trayshawn, of course. Now I do have one question for you. One of our members up here out of the box. Hey Trey, who's your favorite boxer as a kid? I know you mentioned it on your last show, but who was your favorite?
Joel Casamayor.
You remember you saying that?
Yeah,
I remember you were telling us a story. He was in the corner once, was it correct, when you were fighting?
In Atlanta, yeah. He was the coach of my opponent when I fought in Atlanta. My third fight the last, and he was I didn't even realize it at first, and then my E-boy called it out, and I'm like, oh, and I was like, oh,
starstruck a little
bit, yeah, like a kid in the candy store for real.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Brock, let me ask you, what was your first impression of Trey when you first met this little, scrawny guy coming into the gym? What was your first impression of, Trayshawn, now we call Trigger? What was your first impression?
Well, the first thing is that, boxing world is almost like dance moms. It doesn't get any cattier than the boxing world. I mean, everybody loves each other and beats up on each other at the same time. And so when I met Trayshawn, my first and I'm pretty good. I mean, for a living, my job is to read people. Mm-hmm. And when Trey walked in, I met him the first time. I knew he was real. And he had my support from the very second. We met and we just worked together. And, every single time Trayshawn said he was going to do something, he's done it. Even when, and I think I sent this to you, Paul, he helped me corner another pro fighter, Max, on a night that we needed him. And Trayshawn had to work at 2 a.m. or something like that. We fought, and Trey's like, "Yo, you ready to go?" And I'm like, "What?" He had to go to work. We drove back from the fights. A couple hours, he got changed and went to work. That's the kind of guy he is. He could have bailed, and I would have completely understood, but he didn't. That's the man he is.
Yeah, it goes far saying, like I said, when I met Trayshawn, the time that he gave me, he didn't know me from anything, but he took the time to welcome me, talk to me. And just tell me things that I would never expect to hear from someone of his platform, where he's at. But, Trayshawn, listen, man, you're the most humble person out there. Out of the box has your back no matter what. Johnstown has your back. I mean, you got the support of many here, many. Right. So when you get to that fight the 21st, man, listen, you got the kingdom behind you, brother.
I already know, man. I already know.
You definitely do. But Trayshawn, listen now. I'm not even going to put the breaking thing up there. I got another video for you, okay?
Yeah. All right.
All right, real quick. Check this one out now.
Hey Trey, it's John Pugh. You know me from Castle. I just want to take some time to wish you well on your fight January 21st, and just know that we're all back home rooting for you, and super excited, and we know you're going to bring that belt home. So good luck, and we love you. That's really it. Good luck.
Rob Hefner, a.k.a. Vegas Rob, host of the Las Vegas Sports Scene here on Out of the Box Sports. I just wanted to take an opportunity to wish our boy Trayshawn Wiggins good luck in his January 21st fight. We're all behind you, Trayshawn, and we hope you knock his block off.
And you're getting love from everywhere. I know you don't know half my team there, Trayshawn, but listen, like I said, man, your family here, you already know that. So you're going to be seeing a lot of things pop up in here. We all got your back, you know.
I like that. That's cool, man. I appreciate y'all taking the time to put that together for me, man.
Mm-hmm. Now, Brock, you want to stay on for a little bit longer? I mean, I got someone else hopping on here. My cousin, he's a big boxing fan, so I want him to hop on here real quick. Brock, you got about another 5 to 10 minutes? You good?
Yeah, it's cool. Yep. Anything for you guys.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. That's what I love about you guys. You know, you guys are 24/7, always on. Your phone's always on. When I got a question, I call you. I get an answer 2 seconds later, you know.
Right.
John Pugh checks in. Gotta love you, Trey. Go get him. Definitely, you know. Appreciate that.
Appreciate it.
I do have a question for you. Has there anything – I know, you know, Trayshawn, you don't hide from anybody. You know, it's all out there, very simple. I asked you what you want to talk about. You said I'm an open book. Is there anything different that you're looking at, you know, game film from Nigel compared to other fighters that you're looking at a little bit differently?
I mean, no. I mean, he's slick. He can box, you know what I'm saying? But I don't care how much you can box, how much power you got, how fast you are. One mistake going to cost him a night. And everybody made mistakes, man. Everybody made mistakes.
I think it was Tyson that said it, right? Everyone's got a game plan until they get punched, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. Right. I mean, he's tough, I guess. You know what I'm saying? From what I can see, you know what I mean? I don't, because I look at my YouTube fights and I don't even recognize that fighter I was. Even the ones that I win by knockout, I don't even recognize that fighter to me now, to where I come to now. Mm-hmm. I don't even look like that fighter anymore. I look like, who is this guy, man? You know what I mean? He looks horrible. So I don't even want to judge nobody by their fights because they could be the same way. You never know. Mm-hmm. Just know I'm bringing my A game, so he's going to have to bring his too.
Very simple. It's done in the ring, right? Once you get in the ring, you're a different breed. You're a different animal. So look, it's time to go to work. Is what I say. You know.
Absolutely.
We got Alexander Query checking in. That's Brandy's account as well. Go get him, Chin. So you got the sport of Castle Boxing as well, Trayshawn. You know, showing you the love. Coach, do you have anything for him out there? I mean, we'll give you the floor for a little bit.
Oh man, I mean, like I said in that video, there's no more. You know, words are over now. It's time. You know, this coming week's going to be getting your head right, doing a little bit of flotation therapy, right, Trey?
Yeah,
absolutely. And filling out a little bit. You might want to shout out those folks.
Yeah, I want to shout out my sponsor too, man. You know what I'm saying? Bala Flow Center. It's out in Lancaster, man. It's the awesome recovery, man. Awesome recovery. If you're in the area, definitely go check that out because it's definitely worth it.
Okay.
Is that like those giant salt tubs that you?
Yeah. Oh my God. I try to get in 3 times a week because that is, I mean, mental clarity, like muscle recovery, everything, man. Is you name it, is there for me. Chronic pains, it's all there. It's all there.
If you know what, after the show, can sometime this week send me the link to their sponsorship, and we'll put them on our page as well.
Absolutely,
we'll definitely do that. You know, more family out there grows family. You know, so let's definitely shout them out as well. So 100%.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. They've been fantastic, and that's the thing is the difference is, you know, having your team around you that believes in you and is there for you, not for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Get your mind and body right, so that when it's fight time, that's all it is fight time. You don't worry about tickets. You're not worrying about family. You're not worried about anything. There's somebody to take care of that, and including getting your name right in the announcement, right, Trey?
Right.
All of that stuff. The fighter shouldn't have to worry about that. All we want Tresean to do is to get there, chill out, be ready, and go do his business. When he steps through those ropes, it's work.
Is there a story there about that? You pointed that out to get the name right. Is there a story there?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it is. You know what I'm saying? A lot of I want to just say miscommunication. I want to just hope that they may keep messing my name up in the advertisement that they're doing. So we're gonna get to the bottom when we get there. Let's just say that.
Yeah, we'll get it fixed. Yeah, it's Trigger Tresean Wiggins. It's not Tresean Trigger Wiggins. It don't sound right.
They should know that before they even say that.
Yeah.
Listen, you got to get the champ's name right. He's the headliner. Let's get it straight.
We'll get it fixed.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's funny. Just what Coach Brock was talking about. You were saying that before. Like, this is the biggest difference between then and now is now you're able to focus on boxing and the dye and everything that goes into it. And that's what you were saying. You felt like it was the biggest difference in your game was being able to focus on the boxing and not everything else.
I was always able to focus on boxing. It was just more or less the stuff on the outside that I had to control too. That's like people don't like. I have family that want to turn pro and stuff like that, but they don't want to leave their job to pursue their dream. Like, that's the stuff y'all don't see, man. Are you willing to bet on yourself that much that you're gonna go? You know how many jobs I had to quit and leave to just go before I, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's how it is, man. You got to take a chance. So if you're willing to do it, the sacrifices need to be made, man.
Yeah, and you got to be willing to grind.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
you got to work 10 times harder because it's like, yo, this is your only option. And now it's no longer just my dream. It's my family's dream too. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Tresean, speaking of family real quick, I mean, I know you've been up there training. You know, it's not that far, but it is far being away from the family. Right. How does that, feel that you're away from the family? I know you came down here Christmas. We talked briefly, talking tracks and everything. But how do you, how does it feel training up there, doing your work, and the families, down here in Johnstown still? How does that make you feel?
I mean, it sucks because it feels like everything goes wrong while I'm going. But you know what I'm saying? I just do a good job taking care of it at home. That's all. It ain't that much we have to worry about. Mm-hmm. And it sucks being away. It do. You know what I mean? But I keep my head down and I stay focused because they know the bigger picture and I know it too. So, and now before it used to be just a thought of, you know what I'm saying? It's a thought, a dream. Now we right here. We can almost touch it. So they really understand.
Well,
now.
You know what? Speaking of that, how about we play another video for you real quick?
All right.
You ready for this one?
Yeah.
I think this is going to hit the heart, Tresean.
Message before the fight that we love you and we appreciate the sacrifice you made to make this happen and being at camp, and we miss you and we can't wait for you to come home. We already know the outcome. There's no doubt. We already know it's been said, so it's done. Amen. Amen.
Amen. Yo, listen. Stay 10 toes, never fold, and it's not on you, it's in you, and whatever is in you, they can't take it from you, you heard? Zip them up and bring the strap back home, you heard?
Yeah. How you feeling, brother? You like that?
Yeah, that was dope, man.
Listen, I talked to Ashley a couple of days ago. Thank you, Brock. Thank you for setting that up with Ashley as well. They missed you, champ. They know what the mission is ahead. Right. There's no doubt. Just like she said, what's said is said. It's going to happen. It's going to be done. Very simple.
Right. It's already done.
Exactly. Man,
it was dope, man.
Yeah, it was. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm glad you didn't shed some tears there. Brock and I actually placed the bet. The bet was 2 tears, 3 tears. I took the over, and Brock took the under.
Yeah, tried to get me, huh?
Listen, Tresean, like I said, this hour is for you. I know you've been busting your ass up there 24/7. So I want to take this hour to reflect on you a little bit. Get your mind where, I know it's the business what happened down there. It's already going to be taken care of, but I want you not to forget who's behind you down here in the area of Johnstown. Okay.
Right. Appreciate it.
But you know what, ladies, Brock, before I let you go, do you have anything to say to Trayshawn real quick?
Nah, just looking forward to seeing you in Miami, brother. You know how much I love you, and I'm here for you. And we got this. We're bringing it home.
Absolutely, man. I see you there, bro. I love you too.
Don't let nobody take your focus.
No, it's already done, man. All right,
buddy. I love you, man.
I love you, man.
Brock, before you get out of here, talk to me about Castle Boxing. We talk about it every day. I know we're in the works of a show coming up for ourselves and Castle Boxing, weekly show, whatever we can do for you. But other than that, I know you guys are doing some groundbreaking down there, I heard. Tell me a little bit about that, and what's Castle Boxing? Where can they find Castle Boxing, and what it's about, real quick, before I let you go?
Yeah, so real quick, as far as what we're about, is you guys know this, is we're about community, and it's about building citizens rather than fighters. And again, in order to get anywhere, Trey's a perfect example. You got to fight for it. Mm-hmm. All of us have had to fight for something, and everybody in that gym has a reason they're there. So our goal is really to, no matter how far they go within the boxing is to help teach us discipline, focus, work ethic, and to be good people. And that's what we focus on. And that's why we want to bring as many people from the community in. And that's why we moved down into the west end of the city where we're needed the most. Mm-hmm. So we're there for the kids. We're there for the community. And we're really growing. And, that groundbreaking is, we've gotten bigger. We added Carly that's doing the spin bikes. And, Carly spin bikes they exploded, and literally and figuratively. So it's like meandering through all those. So we're building – Tony, who owns the building, is building additional room for those spin bikes so we can continue to work in the gym and do more good work and keep growing. And there's so many people coming to us that need us and need our help. And again, it's nice. And I can't take the focus away from Trayshawn because he is the guidepost. People walk in and they see him and they're in awe whenever they see him moving in the ring. And you talk about that and they see the work ethic that it takes to get there. And it really helps make my job easier. You could say, hey, look, that's what you got to do. And that helps those kids get that focus and really the adults too. And
you got some good kids down there, man.
Yeah, we do. They're everywhere, right? We got kids. We got 4 kids leaving. I can't forget this. On Friday, my coaches and 4 of them are leaving for Silver Gloves Regionals. They won.
Tell them I said good luck, man.
Yeah. Marcus, Martez, Andre, and Aiden. They're all traveling to Toledo, and hopefully they're going to bring back those straps too. But no matter what, the experience is going to be amazing, and that's what we're in it for.
Right.
Exactly. I'll tell you what, Brock, before I let you go, the dedication that you guys have is contagious. Brock, I know we were joking around about, the senior fight in Las Vegas that we were talking about. I have lost 45 pounds in 60 days. You guys, I mean, I can't get in the ring. There's no way this old man can get in the ring. There's no way. But I tell you what you guys do is contagious. It really is. You guys are an inspiration to people like me, out of shape guys, basically, who gave it up, on the in shape part of it. But you guys are a tremendous dedication to the community. I just want you guys to keep it up, of course. Brock, I commend you in every way, brother. Anything we can do for you, I know you're there for us. So
absolutely.
Anything you need, man. And Trayshawn, you got the best damn coach here in Johnstown right behind you. And you already know what's said is said. It's just going to be done on January 21st.
Right. Yeah, for sure, Brock. Before we let you go, I just wanted to say, every time I talk about your gym, I bring up that program that you run there with the kids, and you let them come in, train for next to nothing. And that, to me, is one of the most incredible things. You're really giving those kids a second chance on life. So that to me was the biggest piece, was forget the training and that, just giving those children, a second chance on an opportunity. That to me was the biggest takeaway.
Definitely.
Appreciate it. Again, Trey can attest to it. Boxing saves lives.
Yeah, it do, man.
Definitely does. I remember Trey told me the first thing he did is he was getting chased back in the day, and he ran into a gym to hide, and that's how he turned to love to boxing. So anything can happen.
If it wasn't for those guys, he'd be playing baseball right now.
Yeah, absolutely, man. That's baseball was my first love at first.
Wow.
What's your position?
I was center field and second baseman, man.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, I was good, man.
So you're a speedster. So you're a speedster on the base path, center field.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. I loved it. I loved everything about baseball. But the second I went into the gym, man, I fell in love. It was like,
I think you chose the right path, though.
yeah,
I think you did.
I think so too.
But Brock, before we let you go, give me your final words to Mr. Trayshawn here.
Again, last but not least, you know it, man. Just stay focused. Don't let anybody steal that. Johnstown's behind you. When you get back, we got a big celebration planned for you. Paul, you need to know this. We're going to have a press conference. We're making it big. Johnstown will know Trayshawn Wiggins. If they don't know him now, they're going to know the champ is here. And
Right.
that's what we're going to do.
Well, you know what? I think that's I think that's when Out of the Box will be live down there that day.
Let's do it.
There you go.
Maybe we can do
All
that.
right.
Definitely. Brock,
Appreciate you, man.
after myself and Joey and also Trayshawn and Fight Club 215 and Out of the Box here, we proudly, greatly appreciate you hopping on so much. I will let you go because I know you got to get to work in the morning and then you got another job, teaching these kids. But that's not a job. That's a love that you do. Number one.
Right.
Sure is, guys. But thank you all so
Brock.
much. I got you.
appreciate it. Thank you, Brock. Thank you.
All right, guys.
There you go, Trayshawn. I mean, I hope your night's going well, man. I hope we surprise you in a couple of ways.
Hey, I was tired, man. Y'all just got me all back in the zone, man. I'm hyped.
Exactly. The champ is here to stay. Listen, the champ ain't going nowhere. All thing the champ is going to do is he's going to climb that ladder. And just like Brock said in the video, you will be world champ one day, Trey. You will,
Indeed.
man.
It's already done, man. It's already done.
You got the power of God behind you. You got the power of cities behind you. And, proud people behind you. So, like I said, man, the kingdom is behind you, brother. You already know that.
Do it.
But Trayshawn, I want to ask you one thing real quick. Now, I do got one more surprise for you. What would make your night? Who would make your night?
Probably talking to my mom or my grandma.
I couldn't set that one up, Trayshawn. I've never met your mom. I've never met your grandma. But man, now you make me feel bad because
no, you good.
Oh,
I mean,
man.
I didn't even expect this, so I mean, I'm already like.
Well, where does your mom live at, actually?
South Carolina.
What is her name?
Kelly Johnson. My last name originally used to be Johnson.
You know what? That's why I couldn't find it because Trayshawn, I'm not gonna lie to you. I went through every Wiggins in the world, brother.
Yeah, no, I was initially a Johnson. That's why my oldest son last name is Johnson.
Okay, because I searched Facebook, Instagram, like I went on these sites looking for anyone that was a last name of Wiggins. Looking down their friends list, like I gotta find his mom or somebody.
Yeah, no, that's my dad's side. Wiggins is on my dad's side. I took my dad's last name in the when I was older.
All right,
it's all right, man. I appreciate it.
Definitely. But Trayshawn, you ready for your last guess?
Yeah, show me something.
I apologize I couldn't get your mom, man.
No, man, this is good, man. This is more than enough. I'm happy, bro.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
All right, how about you give me a countdown from 5?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Hi, baby.
What's up, man?
I love you. I'm proud of you. I miss you. Good luck.
I love you, sir. You know I am.
Bell.
You know I am. I got it.
I love you. I'm so proud of you, Trey.
I know. Thank you.
Hey, Trayshawn, when I talked to your mom today, how did I do, first of all? Was that okay?
Oh, man, you killed it, bro. You killed it.
I'm glad, man. You're worth every penny of it. So every time that I, reach out to a person, I'm glad we got this done for you. The one thing your mom wanted me to put out there was this right here.
Right. I love you, baby. Right. She know the slogan. All right. I'm on it. I'm gonna do it.
Love it. Love it. Miss Johnson, thank you for hopping on. We appreciate you. We talked a little bit earlier. I know, you have to get up early, so I'm very happy that you stayed with us here. But like I said, my job was to make Trayshawn the happiest man tonight, and hopefully I've succeeded somewhat of that job tonight.
Yeah, you definitely did. She got me on. She's like, oh, man. Good job, bro. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Now, Mom, I remember, Trayshawn, about when I first talked to you today, Trayshawn told me this story where he was always being chased by kids in the neighborhood, and it's so funny that you told me that story, same thing.
It was just too much. He didn't like it. I used to run him home. He used to be like, Mom, I want to learn how to fight. Because I'm tired of these boys running after me. Okay? I said, you can go to, he said, Mom, I know where the gym at.
I ran to it already.
Ran to the gym already, and I didn't know it. But he was like, "Mom, I'm going here after school." I'm like, "No, Trey," because I was a strict mom. I ain't like mom, I fight because of the type of town we lived in and how bad it was. But other than that, I let him go and be a man. And I'm so proud of the man that he became. My champ.
Thank you. Thank you, Juan.
Thank you.
I love you too.
Miss Johnson, do you want to stay on? I mean, do you want to stay on for a little bit? I know you got to get up early. It's solely up to you. Would you like to stay on for a little bit?
Yes, I would, but I'm a little.
What's that? I'm sorry.
I say yes, but I'm a little nervous. I love my.
Don't be nervous.
If I could just say one thing, forget the boxer that you raised. The man that you raised is an incredible human being. So you've done a great job on that part.
Thank you very much, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she the GOAT, man. She the GOAT.
Yes, he's very well spoken. Just like I spoke to your mom, the first time I met Trayshawn, he's well spoken first. It was God and family before boxing, and that goes a long way when you speak of that nature. But now we talked earlier, Miss Johnson, and you said that you really don't watch Trey fight a lot. Is that correct?
I have stomach to do it, but I love that he do it, and I love how he became so professional at what he did. I can't stomach it. It's not that I ever don't want to be there. My son knows my heart. He know me. Yeah. I can't handle him in the ring getting hit on.
She drive me nuts with that, man. She's like, she called me before every fight.
I feel like I'm gonna make him mess up, so I try not to go because I panic. I'm not gonna even lie, I panic.
But she called me before every fight, and she get emotional in the phone, and she drive me crazy with it. I'm like, man, you gotta understand that I got this under control.
So we know you don't watch it, but are you getting text message updates on what's going on constantly?
Yes. I pace the floor, sir. I can't back and forth. I say, oh man, I can't wait. Like now, I'm a little annoyed up because it's coming soon. I don't like to know. I like for it to go and come. And he called me mom, and I be happy, so happy.
There you go.
Right.
Here we have another comment real quick. Excuse me, from one of our hosts that you've seen on the network. What's up, Trayshawn? Do you do a lot of film on your opponents, and what do you look for the most?
I mean, I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm a student in the game, so I'm always learning. You know what I mean? And I just look for anytime somebody make a mistake, man, because in the ring, I watch everything. Inside that ring, man, I don't miss the thing. Like just yesterday, I was sparring. The day before yesterday, I was sparring, and I hit a guy and the contact went flying out, and I saw it, and then he was like, "Yo, dude, what the hell? How, you know what I'm saying? How did you even see that?" I see everything in there, so I watch a lot of film, make sure I see when they make mistakes, what you know what I'm saying, their ups, the downs, and I capitalize on it, as much as I can.
Mm-hmm. Now, Trayshawn, do a lot of fighters have tendencies? Do a lot of fighters have tendencies to what they show you pretty much fight after fight?
Oh yeah, I mean, habits, man. Habits is a hard thing to get rid of. So when I'm watching them, if I see one fight and I see another fight, if I see 1 or 2 or 3 fights and they're doing the same thing, I take that because they got a tendency of constantly doing it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Whether they try to hide it or work on it in the gym, it always comes back. Whether they're tired, it comes back. Or they're hurt and it comes back. Or they get a little excited in the ring, it comes back. There's something. It always happens. Man. Bad habits always come back, and they got a tendency of never letting it go.
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, it's like I have boys, Trayshawn, and it's like my boys were always football players, but your mom, when I spoke to her, I couldn't believe that she said she doesn't watch your fights. She's like, I really don't want to watch him fight, everything like that, but. You got the biggest fan right there in your corner.
I already love to do. Listen, I already know, man. She's been my #1 fan forever, and I just appreciate her, man. Everything she do, I learned it from her. I learned it from the best, man.
Exactly. You got a well-spoken family. I spoke to a lot of your family members today. Your sister was actually going to hop on, Trey.
Yeah.
At the last minute, she has to work very early in the morning, so she just texted me. I didn't have time to upload her video, but I will send it to you privately.
All right, that's a bet.
As well. Hopefully we did you right here, man. You listen.
Oh man, made my night 100%.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. So no tears were shed, though, right?
Nah, almost.
Almost. Yeah, I mean, we got another comment. Mama, this one's to you.
Shout out my chicken.
That was directed to you.
Now, Trayshawn, are those hoodies that your mom's wearing? Are they custom made hoodies? Are they something that people can buy?
Yeah, on the millions.com, millions.com website. You know what I'm saying? I signed a deal with them where, you know, they do all the merch for me. I come up with designs, and then, or different kinds of whatever it is, and then we go on the website and they put it up there. They sell. They make all the merchandise for us and stuff like. You got hats, hoodies, shirts.
Make sure we get that posted for you, so that way people can.
Yeah, I'll make sure I'll send you the link. You know what I mean?
Definitely. We'll have that posted on there for you. Definitely will. Yeah, I have one of the Trayshawn shirts that Brock gave me. Like, you know, I'm going to say something real quick. The first event that I went to, Trayshawn, remember the live event at Castle they had, Castle Boxing had. I was treated like a VIP. You know, it was really, you know, I was sitting next to you for a couple minutes, and I went over to him. I actually sat next to the senator, which was kind of like, I'm starstruck. I know Trayshawn. Now I'm sitting next to the senator of Johnstown. I remember, you know, Brock throwing me a T-shirt or hitting me in the face with it. And 5 seconds later, he brings out another shirt, throws it to me. And everybody's looking at me like, who are you? And I'm like, I'm nobody, you know. But I felt like, you know, a VIP, and that goes a long way with what I say about Castle, and especially you. You know, this environment here at Castle and what you do, Trayshawn, you know, just like he said, you're the flagpole in this whole thing. You know, when people see your face, you're very humble of what you do. Now, Brock just said the senator will be in Miami too.
Yeah. He told me him and his wife, we're going to go have some lunch, man.
That's awesome right there. When you got the senator being one of your, you know, your structures in your community that's going to follow you as well.
Right. It's all coming together, man.
Love that. Yeah. But Mama, before we let you go, what final words do you have to say to your son here? You know, the floor is yours.
Good luck and ring that bell.
I got you, Mama. Love you know that.
Love you.
I love you more.
Mm-hmm.
I love you more. I got you. Thank you.
Thank you for being on our show tonight.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you so much for doing this for me.
All right, Miss Johnson. Now we're friends on Facebook. Now I just want to say one thing: you're part of the Out of the Box family. Okay. So anytime you want to come on here, you know, give us some stories about little Trey growing up. The platform is yours as well. We love you. We welcome you here anytime. And once again, God bless you and thank you for taking the time to hop on with us tonight this late hour.
Thank you very much. God bless you all. Have a good night. Love
you,
son. Bring that.
All right, Ms. Johnson. Thank you so much, hon. All right, Trayshawn, listen, man. How do we do on a scale of 1 to 10?
Bro, you got me good, and I appreciate that. That was y'all 100%, man. I appreciate that, man. You don't even know how much this. I needed that, bro. I needed this. This whole thing. I needed this, bro.
Listening to you, you know, we text once in a while, pretty much like, you know, a couple times, sometimes every day, you know, just like what's going on up there.
Right.
And I feel it through your text, like, you know, listen, it's 24/7 boxing up here. I think you needed a little bit of time to take some, you know, reflection of who's behind you up here and what you're doing this for, brother.
Right. Man. I mean, I always, it's one thing to know, you know what I mean? It's always one thing to know, but to see, man, people taking their time out to show me, man, I appreciate that. Mm-hmm. And I'm ready to shut the ring down, scorch the stage in a couple weeks.
So, Trayshawn, I want to ask you real quick, you know, we'll end the show in about maybe 10 minutes here, but take me through this fight. What does Trayshawn Wiggins see in this fight from round 1 to 30 seconds after this first KO knockout in the first round? Where do you see this fight going?
Oh, you know what I'm saying? Given his style, you know what I'm saying? And he's going to hit a slick fighter, you know what I mean? So it's going to be a little chess match early on. So I feel I'm going to have to download his information, take some time, you know what I'm saying, a round or two, download the information, and then erase his whole computer.
I like that. You know, round 1 and 2, just feel him out. You know, download his little whatever you want to call that little flash drive. I'm old school. I call it a flash drive. Right. You know,
and then erase everything.
Now it's time to play Trayshawn's game.
Right. I mean, and then like I said, man, he can be a good boxer. He could be fast. He is fast. He's strong. You know what I'm saying? He's pretty sharp. But you got to be that all night. And one wrong move gonna cost him the night, and we all make mistakes, don't we? We all make mistakes.
Exactly, but I know this is gonna be what we talked about. It's already said, it's done.
Right,
you know,
it's already done.
It's already done. It's just like Ashley said, it's already done. We already know the outcome. And that goes a long way when your wife has the same philosophy as you. The same spoken words, that goes a long way, Trishawn.
Right. Yeah, man, because she know the deal, man. She know how much this means to me. She know how much it means to my family, man. She know this is bigger than me, man. This is bigger than me. And I'm trying to take over, man. I'm trying to take over. And I'm just trying to show all the fighters that they don't have to have the promoter. They ain't got to be the pick of the litter in the beginning, you know what I'm saying? They can be the B-side and still come out on top. And I'm living proof, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. It's not where you started, man. It's where you end up. You know
right,
what I mean?
Because a lot of fighters, they think, oh, I didn't have this, I didn't have that. And that was my thing. And more or less, Ash was like, yo, stop making excuses and let's make it happen. So there you go.
Yep. You know, my hashtag this year for 2023 is no more excuses. You know,
no more excuses.
You can have every excuse in the book, and then you know what? You're not going to get anywhere because it's the people behind you, but it's the face in the mirror first that you have to put forward. And that's where you make the excuses when you don't want to look in the mirror.
Right. I used to think boxing owed me everything. You know, oh, I did this and it owed me. And Aston said it, oh, it don't owe you nothing, bro. It gave you a platform to showcase your talent in front of places that you ain't never dreamed about. So once I realized that, I'm like, you know what? It don't owe me nothing, but I'm gonna go get something from it though. And when you take that it don't owe you nothing, because now you feel like, yo, I gotta get this, I gotta get that. Once you erase that out your mind, man, you can become a whole better person. And that's me right now. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Now I do want you, you know, like I said, you know, I tagged Nigel out there. You know, look, just like you told me, you don't duck from anybody, you don't hide from anybody.
No.
Absolutely. So real quick, Trishawn, I'm gonna clip this real quick. And I'm going to put it on his Instagram. I want you to give me a 60-second, whatever you want to say to him, what he's looking for, what he's gotten into, you know, what he's going to be prepared to see from Trishawn on January 21st.
I mean, listen, I'm training. I'm more focused than I've ever been. I'm training harder than I ever trained before. You know what I mean? Not just because of him, because I'm trying to be a world champion. You know what I mean? He's just a hump in the road, and I'm definitely ready to roll over, man. I hope he coming prepared because he's gonna need to be perfect all night. Be perfect all night, because if not, it's gonna cost you a whole lot. A whole lot.
I don't know if he knows what he's gotten into, Trey, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, they see your record and they just all right, so be it. You know what I mean? And then I hope if he's studying those fights, my fights on YouTube, if he's studying that, he's really in trouble because I don't even know that fighter, let alone him knowing him. You know, I mean, of course, I got a lot of flaws in those videos, but I'm 10 times better fighter than that. I'm more focused than I was back then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Trey,
go, Joey.
If you had it your way, do you have a number in mind of how many times you're looking to fight this year, or you're kind of just gonna go?
I mean, honestly, that's why the goal of me fighting January is awesome. You know what I mean? Because I want to try to fight 4 or 5 times if possible. But I know realistically, I can try to stretch 3 or 4. You know what I mean? But I want to try to fight 5 times. You know what I mean? But I honestly want the winner out of Vergil Ortiz and Stanionis.
Okay. Now, let's just put it this way: after we win this fight, what is that? What we're looking for right there?
Yeah, man. I mean, it's nothing left else to do but to do it, man. You know what I mean? I done fought the upper echelons of boxing already. You know what I mean? In their prime. You know, before they even got to where they at now. So why not? I mean, I'm ready to do it.
Okay.
I wanted to fight Stanionis. You know, he got the WBA world title at welterweight, but I see that they just signed to fight Vergil Ortiz.
Mm-hmm.
I think Vergil Ortiz will win that fight, so I want the winner.
Ooh, you heard it here first. It's time.
I don't want to wait no more, man. If I ain't ready today, I won't be ready tomorrow, man.
I love that.
So this fight is with Don King. So is this a one-off thing, or do you have like a set contract where you have like?
Yeah. No, I'm signed to Don King Promotions. I'm signed to Don King Promotions, so I'm sure he got. And if anybody's gonna make it happen, it's Don. You know what I mean? So after this, I'm gonna let him know who I want, or let him know if he can't make that happen. Let me go down to 140, and I'll clean up the whole division. And I'm guaranteeing him my word on that.
So as of now, we're gonna stay at 145, correct?
147, yeah, absolutely. Right now, because that's where the money at, and that's the closest that we can make the world title shot happen. But if not, I'll go down to 140 and clean the literally wipe out the whole division.
And 140 is no problem for you. Make a
No.
weight 140.
I naturally fight at 140. I only went to 147 to get the opportunity to fight for that. You know what I'm saying? Because of the opportunity. But now I'll keep winning. I'm just stuck here. But it's all right because I can make 140 naturally, and I'm strong still at 140. If I'm knocking people out at 147, I can definitely knock them out at 140.
Very true. Very true. Well, Trayshawn, listen, I got one more video for you, man. You know, I'm sorry. It's not, you know, the VIP, the mom, you know, it's not like that, but it is
all right, man.
One last video. So here's a minute video real quick. Just enjoy this. Let me take this little banner, the little ticker off here for you so you can enjoy it. Last video of the night, Trayshawn.
All right.
Hey, what's going on, Trayshawn? It's your boy Paul from Out of the Box, man. Listen, for myself and many members of Out of the Box here, we got your back no matter what. We know that there's one thing left to do, and that's get down to Miami, handle the business, bring the crown back, bring the belt back. It's time. It's all up to you. It's not what's going to be said, it's what's going to be done. We know it. We're in your corner, champ. Bring that belt home. And as your mom said, ring that bell. It's time. We got your back, brother. From myself to you, champ, it's time. It's time. It's time to do some work. Bring it back, brother.
Oh man, I appreciate it.
Hey, Trayshawn, listen, like we said, man, you know, from the day I met you, you know, like Joey didn't believe me that I met the, you know, a top 10 ranked boxer in the world living in my own hometown. And he's like, where do you live again? I'm like, Johnstown, you know. But from the moment I met you, man, listen, you and Brock are so humble. You know, you guys are icons in the community. I want to say it that way, honestly. And that's the way I feel. Champ, you know, like I said, you got a village behind you, man, number one, you know. So when you look over your shoulder, you see Brock and you see your trainer from, you know, your other trainer there, your coach. But just remember, man, you got the community of 814 behind you. Also, the NB community as well. We're all in your corner, champ. So when you take a punch, you know what? Just remember that you got the whole damn community, a whole village behind you. That's ready to swing as well, man.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that, and I appreciate the love, man. Y'all always show me unconditional love, Sonny. Y'all always come through for me, man. This video made my night, man. I'm about to go to sleep with the only smile.
Definitely. Well, Trayshawn, listen, man. I know you know. You're a student in the game. You probably got to watch some film right after this. But before we let you go in like a minute here, give us the words of Trigger Trey, what he wants to say to anyone out there listening. We got a lot of your followers out there. So, you know, give a shout out to them. Give a shout out to anybody you want to. Trayshawn, listen here. I'm going to give you the final words, brother.
Well, I ain't got to say shout out to friends and family, man, because we all family here, man. Y'all all came through for me. Y'all all come through for me a lot. I want to thank y'all for putting this all together. Thank you for tuning in, following me on my journey, man. And January 21st, man, tune in. Tune in. If y'all not coming to Miami, tune in on the Don King website to the pay-per-view to watch this fight, man. You're not going to want to miss it, man. It's fireworks. We got a tough opponent, but y'all know I'm not worried because I'm over-prepared. And we going to be on to the next after this one, man. Thank y'all for the love, man. Team Trigger, we in here.
Definitely. Joey?
I just want to say thank you for, again, I know you're kind of getting down to the grind now, week before the fight. You know, I appreciate you taking an hour out of your time to make time for us, and we're all got your back here. I'm not in Johnstown, I'm here in Philly, but definitely going to represent you here in Philly, let everyone know your name. So we got your back, and just go ahead and just bring that belt back with you.
It's already done, man. It's going to be it. The strap ain't going nowhere, man.
Definitely. Trayshawn, listen, man, you already know how I feel about your brother, your family to me. Like I said, anything, you know, your family needs, you got my number. Ashley has my number. Whatever you guys need, let me know.
Right.
I'm right up the street from it. You know that. So, Trayshawn, before we let you go, man, listen, from Out of the Box here, all the viewers, the kingdom of Out of the Box, 814 Johnstown, NB, of course, as well. We love you, brother. And listen, there's only one job to do. And what's said is already said, but it's going to be done on January 21st, brother.
Absolutely. Already done, man.
All right. So Trayshawn, man, listen, man, the floor is always yours. The door is always open. You have the key to Out of the Box anytime you want to hop on. So after we get back on January 21st, we're going to have this celebration, in Johnstown here,
Right.
Trayshawn Wiggins Day. But after that, you better be back on my show again, brother.
Oh, absolutely, man. No question. You call him there, bro. That's it.
I appreciate you, brother. Everybody, this is Trayshawn Wiggins, man. Listen, current NABA welterweight champion, top 10 boxer in the world. Now, I said in the damn world, so you better positively believe that, number one.
Right.
But we ain't there yet because the goal is, just like Brock said, the world champ soon.
Right.
You heard it here.
Absolutely, man.
Definitely.
We ain't stopping until we get there, neither.
Definitely.
Sure.
All right, Trayshawn, listen, man, we thank you for hopping on. Hope we made your night here, man, with what we can do for you.
Definitely.
Now, man, listen, it's time to put the heart back inside the body. Let's get back to work, brother.
You already? I'm on it, man. I'm on it. Thanks for having me.
Number love, brother.
Love.
I'll let you go, Trayshawn. Thank you very much, man.
All right, good.
All right, now. Wow.
Yo, that was a great. You put together. I mean, you told me what was coming beforehand, but seeing his reaction and all that you did was more than I expected. So that was a great show.
You've known me for years, man. And listen, you know how type person I am. I try to do what I can. Going back to the days of football. Me and your dad pretty much ran a whole organization by ourselves when they were about that old. And to me, Trayshawn is the same way with him and Brock. When you see people like that, you go out of your way to do whatever you can do for them. And he's not only a top 10 boxer in the world, I can call him a friend. And that goes a long way, where Trayshawn is an icon, top 10 boxer in the world. But if I text him, he'll text me back right away.
Yeah.
And that's what goes a long way without saying it. So he's part of this family. And I hope I did him well by, doing that. Like I said, I was going to get his sister on here, Joey, but we couldn't get his sister on. But
listen, I mean, you talk to Trayshawn a lot more. I've only spoken to him that one time on the show. I've never spoken to his mother before today, and even watching.
Okay, there's a link.
Okay, so definitely check that link out for the match. But even watching just the interaction between him and his mom when you brought his mom on and seeing his reaction,
yes,
I'm not gonna lie, it made me get a little emotional. Like I said, I don't know his mom before today, and Trayshawn, I just met him last show, and just seeing his reaction and her reaction, just the pure love that them two have for each other, got me a little emotional. I'm not gonna lie. That was definitely a cool moment.
Yeah, you know what? Like it was reaching out to Brock. Actually set a lot of this up as well. When I talked to Ashley the last couple of nights, we were going back and forth with videos and things like that. She was like, I wanted her to hop on as well, but she's like, I'm camera shy. I don't want to do it, which I understand. But when she sent me the video, her message was, is this okay? Is this okay? I was like, listen, anything is fine. It's from the heart. This is what we want to do. But I'm just so glad.
Joey, another guy who spoke on her video too got me wanting to run through a brick wall. I mean, what he was saying to Trayshawn got me hyped up. No, not Brock. The one who spoke in his wife's video.
Oh, I believe that's his cousin, if I'm not mistaken.
He got me wanting to run through a brick wall. I mean, he got. I know Trayshawn got a little hyped up listening to that. So definitely cool videos that you got put together there.
Yeah, and like Joey, you've known me for years, man. I'm very emotional when it comes to like family. You're part of my family, Joey. We go back 25 years as well. And when I heard Trayshawn, when I said, what could I do to make this night one person? What could I do? I'm so glad I got it right, Joey, when he said his mom. That to me was the icing on the cake, where I don't pat myself on the back, Joey, but I was like, wow, I did the right thing for him. What better way to have someone on here? And we got it right, So listen, Trayshawn, you deserve it out there, man. Like I said, you got the kingdom behind you, 100%. There's only one goal now, January 21st, just like the mom said, ring that bell. Very simple.
I'm sorry if I'm on.
Actually, Natalie says that was his brother-in-law. Thank you very much, Natalie. I appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in. God bless you. Thank you so much.
I mean, your brother-in-law got me hyped up. Just listening to what he was saying.
Joey. That's saying it's already in you. They can't take it away from you. That to me, Joey's like I want to start boxing. I think I'm going to call Trayshawn when he gets back to Johnstown and say, let's go, Trayshawn. I'm ready for round 2.
Well, let's pump the brakes there, Paul. I mean, we thought we had a torn Achilles last week. We got
yeah, Joey. That's what happens when you get old. Yeah,
can't get carried away here. All right, maybe if it's wheelchair boxing, maybe you can do that.
Well, then I could probably run Trayshawn's legs over. Then then I might
doesn't
have a
involve
chance
your
at it.
back. Doesn't involve your ankles or anything like that.
Yeah.
But
Joey, real quick before we close the show, you got some breaking news.
I just got some breaking news. WWE has been sold to the Saudi investment group.
Yeah, I seen that. Somebody texted that in the group chat there as well. But Joey, listen, man, listen.
Hold on, let's talk about that comment real fast, Paul. If you want to buy tickets to the fight on January 21st, you can check out that link and you'll be able to purchase tickets for the upcoming fight. Again, that's January 21st. Beautiful Miami. For all the people in the East Coast, Philly, Johnstown, beat the cold, beat the winter blues, head down to Miami, catch a fight, catch the beaches, get away from the cold weather here.
Exactly. Now, if I can't get down there, Joey, I think I believe I get the channel on pay-per-view. I've already looked it up, and I do believe that I get that channel. So either way, I'm going to be watching that fight. I'm going to be watching through Trey's eyes, of course. I don't know who put this comment up real quick, but we'll go ahead and put it out there for Out of the Box. Wow. I tell you, see, Out of the Box, we're a bunch of family members. Everybody's an admin here. Wheelchair boxing at the nursing home featuring Trick Paul Spencer.
Oh man!
See, my own network clowns me a lot. And
the co-main event will be Evan versus Mike Laura.
Yeah, this is insane how the love on this network. But listen, before we get out of here, Joey, listen. I want to give you the floor. What do you have to say to Trayshawn? Because I know he's still listening. What would you like to say to him as well?
Just go bring that belt back, like we said previously. I can't wait to see that celebration. Paul said he's going to be streaming it live here on the network. Johnstown's a little far for me, but I'll definitely be watching that. Win, lose, or draw, though, I know you're making that city proud. So just know that city is definitely repping you, and regardless of the outcome, we know you're going to win. They got your back.
Last thing I want to say is, Trayshawn, listen, man, I know you're listening there. To me, your family, man, number one, first and foremost, no matter what happens. I'm not even going to say win, lose, or draw. All I'm going to say is do this job, and we're going to win this fight. Very simple. You've done enough homework. You put this blood, sweat, and tears in. So I already know what's going to happen with this fight. Trayshawn's going to bring the strap back. Very simple. Whenever Senator Wayne gets this ready to go, this Johnstown is going to be lit. It's going to be going crazy because it is Trayshawn, Trigger Trey, Wiggins day. It's plain and simple. He runs this city, and that's all of what it's about. Because yes, he is the champ, but you know what? He is Trayshawn. He is a man. He's a man of God and a man of family. To me, that is highly spoken in my eyes. To him. So Trayshawn, listen, man. I want to let you know you got the kingdom behind you here at Out of the Box 814, the whole MB community, your hometown. Everybody showed you the love tonight. You got the family behind you. You got everybody behind you. One job, January 21st. Let's make it happen. Ring that bell, brother. Ring that bell. Very simple. So, Joey, you ready to get out of here?
I'm ready. It was a great show tonight.
All right, boys. You know what? For myself, Paul Spencer, Joey Woods, Mama Wiggins, of course, we got Trayshawn, the champ. We got Brock Hall, Castle Boxing owner, coach of Trayshawn as well, and all the followers that showed love tonight. And, of course, Ashley, the kids, thank you for doing what we did tonight. I hope in Trayshawn's eyes we did him justice. So for myself, we'll be out of here, and we will see you next week celebrating UFC fights coming up. But in 2 weeks, we will be celebrating Trayshawn Wiggins' defense of the NABA title. So we'll be celebrating that as well. So for myself, Paul Spencer, Joey Woods, we will see you next week. Enjoy it. Talk to you later.